what dots we're gonna connect today, because we were talking about 2-3 uses for everything. Bags, grocery bags. Usually they pack your groceries in 2 bags. I've noticed that they don't want you to go out in the parking lot and have the bottom of this falling out and lose your groceries, so instantly they pack it in 2. That's why if you would see that they come off together by 2s. What I'm using these for, obviously you see I'm cutting all my grass from the backyard and dry it here on this concrete plaza. Turn it at least twice a day. They don't even need, if it's really hot someday outside, they don't even really need a full day. In half a day it's dry. Obviously I stash it like this so the moisture that might still be in the leaves escapes and it doesn't mold. And it's really important for your leaves and your food for the animals to be green. And this is last year's grass. Obviously you can see how green it is. If you let this dry all the way up until it's yellow or brown, that's too burned and they're not gonna like it. This is actually grass from an electric mower, and some of you might say, well, it's too short. Well, it's fine. They're gonna nibble on it, probably eat about 70-80% of it. Whatever is not eaten is gonna fall underneath for bedding, so they are fine with it. And also you give the second life to these bags. So actually this is an interesting story I want to say. These bags, they have multiple, probably 3 lives, maybe 4 uses. 1, it brings you home your groceries. 2, you stack your leaves or your twigs. I have twigs. Every time I'm pruning my trees, I'm collecting probably 10 or more bags of twigs like this. Cut it down with my pruner to manageable lengths. These are prune trees, peaches, apple, pear. Some say that don't give apple tree or peach tree to the rabbits. It's not true. They're gonna chew on everything. They love it, and it's like enrichment for them because they play with it, they grab it, they toss it around in the cage. So it's really good food for them, and also it helps them to grind down their teeth. So being their teeth, the rabbit's teeth are constantly growing. This is the way, the natural way of grinding the teeth now. So obviously, back to the bags, you give them already 2 purposes. Purpose number 3, I take this off. I should have shown a different one, but that's fine. See, and I have these paper biodegradable tomato ties. If you buy something from the big box store, it's gonna be expensive. You buy it by the spool and it's plastic and it's probably white or any other color, but this is not sticking out. It's always, you see, blends into nature, and once it's done, it's done. It won't rot, it won't break. You see, after a year or 2 it does rot, but it's biodegradable. So from each bag, pretty much you collect 2 of these and you tie up your cucumbers, tomatoes, pepper plants, whatever you want, to the trellis or to any type of how do you call it, any type of structure that you have to hold up your plants. And number 3, once this is done and this gets all ripped or maybe wet or I don't know, done, used with these things, I'm gonna collect these bags and make them in little balls like that, and it's a pretty good fire starter. So for every day we do our fireplace, we turn on our fireplace in the wintertime, I'm using these as fire starters. So there you go, there's 4 different uses already. Grocery, bringing home. 2, stashing fodder for the rabbits. 3, you can use these to tie tomatoes, cucumbers, pepper plants. 4, fire starter. So try to have everything in your household that you're using 2-3 times. That's the best. Take the best out of everything. And obviously, you see, it's let's call it renewable material, because you get it anyways every couple of days, 3 days, once a week. I don't know how often you go shopping, but it's a constant source of paper bags. Yes, and at least it's not going to end up in the landfill like a plastic. I always ask for paper, although some of the people they say, well, it comes from trees. Not necessarily. It's a lot of recycled paper nowadays. It's a lot of bamboo trees and all type of stuff that they make paper from, and this is biodegradable. It doesn't matter if it's from a tree, it's still not going to linger around 1,000 years or so, as plastic does. So I always ask for paper.